G'day guys, we've got a geometry question today in which we have two circles which share the same centre point A. Now we've got an inside circle or a smaller circle with a radius of 4 and a bigger circle with a radius of 6 centimetres. Now we've got an arc RS and BC which share the same angle theta. Okay, this geometry question is asking us to do three things. First, we have to find in terms of theta an expression for the area RBCS, which is the shaded region in this diagram that I've drawn here. Once we've done that, we're told that the area is 7 centimetres squared. We've got to find the angle theta, which is here. Once we've done that, we have to then calculate the perimeter of RBCS. Okay, on to part A, which is asking us to find in terms of theta an expression for the area of RBCS. Now just a little side note guys, I'm going to be using radians to describe my angles. I just find that they make the calculations a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do here guys is, the way I'm going to approach this question is I'm going to express the area of the sector BAC first, and then I'm going to subtract the area of sector RAS. So I'm going to say the area of the shaded region, guys, is equal to the area of the sector BAC, subtract the area of the sector RAS. So just a bit of an FYI, guys, the formula that I'm going to be using to calculate the sector area is equal to 1/2 r squared theta. Okay, so let's enter the information that we've been given down. So we're going to have the area of sector BAC is going to be equal to 1/2 times r squared, which is 6 squared theta. And we've got the area of RAS is equal to 1/2 times 4 squared times theta. So from here guys, what we're going to do is we're going to input both of these sector areas into our overall function, and what we're going to get is we're going to get the area of RBCS is equal to 1/2 times 6 squared theta. 6 squared is 36, half of 36 is 18, so we have 18 theta minus 1/2 of 16 theta, or 8 theta. So we have the area of RBCS equals 10 times theta. So that's part A done. On to part B, which says that given that the area is 7 centimetres squared, find theta. Okay, so basically what we've got here is the area of RBCS is equal to 7, and that is equal to 10 times theta. So to solve this equation, all we have to do is rearrange this expression. So we're going to get theta is equal to 7 on 10, or 0.7 radians. Great, so that's part B done. On to part C, which asks us to calculate the perimeter of RBCS. Now in order to do this guys, what we're going to need to figure out first is the arc lengths of RS and BC. So we're going to need to find, let's just call this X, and BC we'll call Y. And the formula that we'll be using to calculate arc length, guys, is equal to the radius times the angle subtended by the arc, theta. So first of all, we're going to figure out arc length RS, which we have labelled X, and that's equal to the radius of the small circle, which is 4, times theta, which is 0.7. Now 4 times 0.7 is equal to 2.8 centimetres. We're then going to work out the arc length BC, which we've labelled Y, which is equal to the radius of the larger circle, or 6, times the angle subtended by that arc, which is still 0.7, and we get 4.2 centimetres. Great, so those two sides of basically what we've got here is a rectangle that's going around a corner. So what we need to now find are the two sides RB and SC, which are basically just the differences in radius, which is equal to 2. So we have 2 here and 2 here. So from that, we can say that our perimeter is going to be equal to 2 plus 2, which are the two ends, plus the arc length of the smaller circle, 2.8, plus the arc length of the bigger circle, 4.2, and we find that the perimeter of RBCS is equal to 11 centimeters exactly. So that's the end of the problem, guys. If you liked my explanation, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any problems with my explanation, be sure to leave them in the comments section below. I'm only a small channel, so I can respond to all of the comments that are left on my videos. I also put out new videos most days of the week, guys, so if you'd like to see more videos from me, please be sure to subscribe. It really does help grow my channel. But with questions like this, guys, I guess the most important thing is to practice, practice, practice. That's the only way you're going to build confidence with things like this. But just also, like I say on most of my videos, guys, be sure while you're practicing to keep enjoying your maths. I hope the video helps, and I'll see you again soon.